Welcome to Discover English. I'm Yuzuki from Japan, and today I will take you on a tour around the streets of Melbourne. Collins Street is one of the main streets that represent Melbourne. It is the perfect place to enjoy shopping in high-end boutiques from Louis Vuitton and Chanel to Australian designer shops. Because of the heritage buildings and high fashion, the street is also known as the Paris End. De Grey Street and Hardware Lane are two of the typical laneways of Melbourne, always crowded with students and shoppers enjoying food and coffee outside. You will find so many cafes, bars and restaurants of all kinds. At night, there's also live music to accompany the food and drink. It's also a great place to stroll around after class to take pictures of the stunning street arts of Melbourne. One of the most famous cafes around here is the Brunetti, located on Flinders Lane. This award-winning Italian-style cafe offers a wide variety of delicious coffee, cakes and sweets, as well as Italian meals. The City Library is the right place for you to study or read books before and after class, only 2 minutes away from Discover English. Here, you can read and borrow books of various levels, from Shakespeare to English language textbook. The Block Arcade and the Royal Arcade are two of the oldest arcades in Melbourne. Built in the 19th century, you will find the finest cafes, gift shops, chocolate shops, jewelry, etc. And this would be a great place to find gifts for your family and friends. Even if you don't have plans to buy anything, you will enjoy yourself just by seeing the beautiful architecture and window displays. I would definitely recommend to visit the Hopetoun Tea Rooms, which has a history of over 120 years. Although it is always full of people, you can wait while looking at the photogenic window display filled with mouth-watering cakes. The Broad Street Mall will entertain you with many shopping and eating options, as well as street artists. This street is well known for the two major department stores in Melbourne, Myer and David Jones. It's a great place to find cosmetics, fashion, homeware, etc. You will also find an H&M store that is not like any other. It is located inside the General Post Office, which is a historic classical building of the mid-19th century with beautiful walls and ceilings. The Melbourne Town Hall is an iconic building of 19th century Melbourne. This hall has been the venue of countless events, concerts and exhibitions, such as the Melbourne Comedy Festival. If you want to take a look inside the historical architecture, book a free weekday tour 1 day in advance. Built in 1932, the Manchester Unity Building is one of the iconic buildings of Melbourne, with a very uniquely designed neo-Gothic architecture. Here, you can book breakfast tours, lunch tours, and even cheese and wine tours. You will definitely enjoy the wonderful combination of Art Deco beauty and delicious food.
Hi, I'm Brian, and we will check the facilities at Discover English.
My name is Paula, I come from Spain and this is Discover English, the school I've been studying at for the last 3 months. Let's have a look around.
level 1, you will find reception, where the staff will help you with anything you need. The school is spread over 6 levels. There are classrooms on every floor, and they are all filled with natural light. There are free Wi-Fi and toilets on every level. Discover also has meeting rooms where you can work in small groups and where the teacher can give you feedback individually. And now I'll show you the basement and the computer room. In the basement, we have a special space to have lunch and relax with friends during the break or after school. It's equipped with microwaves, fridge, hot water, sink and vending machines with snacks and coffee. In the library, we have access to computers and we can also study after class. In this room, we have a teacher who is available every day to help us with any questions we may have.
And that's all. This is Discover English. I hope you've enjoyed it and thank you very much for watching. Bye!
Alright. Hi everyone, again I'm Brian from Discover English. I'm the Regional Marketing Manager for Southeast Asia and some part of the North Asia like in Taiwan, China and Hong Kong. And today I'm just going to give you some details information about Discover English. So Discover English, we are actually located on 247 Collins Street. That's actually in the center of Melbourne CBD. Very, very close to the train station. And there's like train stop everywhere just in our doorsteps. There's a lot of cafes and some famous restaurants close by the school. And Chinatown or the Burke Street Mall is also very, very close by. The school will have received quite a number of different rewards from different places. We have received the awards from Victoria International Education Awards, and that's from Victoria government. We've also received award from the Cambridge Assessment English. We have been recognized we have been recognized as an excellent business growth and outstanding student services in the past. In regards to our college facilities, we have our own building. We have 6 floors with wireless internet. There's 18 classrooms in the school. We have 2 computer labs. We also have students' lounge in the basement, and there's also spaces for students to relax in every floor. And there's also a student library, which you can actually borrow the books, you can borrow DVDs, and all other learning materials. And in the student lounge, we provide you microwave, there's also fridge, hot water, and there's also couches, computers, and vending machine, coffee machine for students to use. About our timetable. So we are quite flexible with this. We have 3 different timetables. You can either study in the morning or you can study in the afternoon. We also offer evening classes. Morning classes start at 8:30, you finish at 12:50. And afternoon classes, you start at 1:10 and you finish at 5:30. If you are working in the morning, you can also choose to join our evening classes that start from 5:40 and finish at 9:50. We also offer free extra classes to all our students. So on Monday, we have pronunciation power. Tuesday, we have look who's talking. That's the communication classes. And Wednesday, we have the writing workshop. And Thursday, we have the word builder. And Friday, we have a Go Grammar class. And if you need any additional study support, we also have a homework club. So in the homework club, you can join the session from 11 to 12 o'clock, or you can join the session from 1 to 2 o'clock. So you can ask the teacher to check your homework for you, or you can ask the teacher to give you some guidance about the writing, grammar, or any specific questions. And you can also go there to borrow the books, movie, or you can also ask the teachers to check your resumes for you. So in regards to our courses, so all our courses are 20 hours per week. So you study from Monday to Friday, 4 hours per day. All our teachers are highly qualified. They have CELTA, Delta, and TESOL certificates. And most of them, they have been teaching in overseas. They also teach in different places. Some teachers, they are actually artists. Some teachers, they do film. A lot of them are from actually different backgrounds. So the courses we also offer you the additional 5 hours extra classes and also 5 hours self-study time, so which also means you can study up to 30 hours per week. Most of our courses have a month. You can start any Monday, like in General English, Business English, IELTS Preparation, English Excel. All these 4 classes are flexible. You can start at any Monday you like. For EAP or for Cambridge in the FCE, C, and CP, there are some specific start dates. Our course levels, we offer level from beginner to advanced level. So especially in the General English classes, we have at least 2 classes for each level. And then there's also 1 classes for Business English, then 2 classes for EAP, IELTS Preparation, and also for Cambridge courses. So for all our courses, you will have a weekly assessment. So every Friday, there will be a weekly test. And we also do the review with the students. We also have a level up test every week. We also offer ongoing assessment in the classroom. And we can also arrange a one-to-one feedback for all our students. With our General English courses, it's a weekly intake. We have 6 different levels from beginner to advanced. We also have another classes called Beginner Booster. That's specifically designed for beginner students if they need any additional support. They usually study for about 2 to 3 hours per week. And it's a free services for the beginner students. So General English is mainly for the students to practice their communication skills, to build up their confidence, to build up their fluency in the English language. Our courses are actually task-based and it's communicative classes. The core thing will include a lot of different topics. We talk about people, we talk about travel, there's a film, history, geography, entertainment, everything. And we use quite a range of different textbooks. We use English file as our main textbook. But our teacher also prepare a lot of additional material for our students to use. The timetable for General English, we offer morning, afternoon, and also evening classes. We also offer 6 different specialized English courses. We have English Excel. We also have the Cambridge exam preparation. We also have the EAP courses. EAP courses is 2 levels, start any Monday. The minimum entry requirements for EAP is 5.0. And we also work with a number of partner providers. We also have a business English. It's also student can also start any Monday, and there's also IELTS preparation course. English Excel, it's a little bit similar to general English, but it's more focused on the reading and grammar. If that's something you want to focus, then English Excel will be a very ideal course. And it's also very suitable for students who wants to do Cambridge, but they're not quite sure what Cambridge courses are like, so they can actually do this one first. Discover English is also an exam center for Cambridge. So our students, they study the FCE and CAE here. And after the course, they can also do the Cambridge exam at Discover English. We also offer CPE course. CPE course is quite a high-level course. So we can only do 2 intakes a year. That's usually available in January and also in September. So as you can see, we are a Cambridge exam center. So all our students, they study the Cambridge course with us. And after they finish, they will do the exam in the school. So you start in the same place, you take the exam in the same place. Our IELTS preparation course is quite a flexible course. So you can start any Monday. It's mainly for students to practice their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills in the IELTS exam. So there's a lot of mock tests every week. And usually we suggest students to do some general English or to do some EAP courses before they take the IELTS courses here. With our business English, we also offer weekly intake. We suggest students to enroll for a minimum 5 weeks. Maximum enrollment weeks for this course is 10 weeks. The level will be upper intermediate level. The selling point for these courses would be like we are taking students to visit different companies. You get to visit some like hotel, exhibition center, or some accounting firm like good companies. So you get to know how the business works here in Australia. And so usually in the end of the courses, you also need to do some project and presentation as well. We also offer English for academic purpose. So English for academic purpose, you can also enroll this at any Monday. So we have 2 different levels in the upper intermediate level and also in the advanced. It's a very good course for students who wish to continue to studies, like in the TAFE colleges or in the university in Australia. So we help students to learn the essay skills, assignments, reference, and also presentation skills. They'll also need to learn how to use a PowerPoint presentation and note-taking, discussion, debates, and also critical thinking. So with Discover English, we have a program. It's called Student Ambassador. So we have our own student ambassador here working in the school to help the new students to get to know the environment, get to know the Melbourne city faster. And also if they have any questions, they can always go and talk to our ambassador. We're also working with Melbourne City to run this Rainbow Connection program. It's mainly to promote the good mental health and facilitate making community communication among the students and also people here. Speaking about our nationality mix, so we have a lot of different students from different countries. Majority of our students are from South America. So we have about 25 to 27% of students are from Colombia, from Brazil, or from other parts in South America. We also have about 14% of students from Thailand, and we also have about maybe 1 or 2 students from Laos. And students from other countries will be from Europe. Europe usually we have about 20%. And then there's also like around 8% students from Korea, 5 to 6% from Taiwan, and also other parts of Southeast Asia. Discover English, we offer quite a number of different accommodation options for our students. We do homestay, and we also arrange students to stay in the student accommodation. And if students are looking for shared accommodation, they can usually find the information in the notice board in the school. So with the homestay, we arranged our own homestay. So all our homestay are carefully selected. You can either choose half board or you can choose just the room only. So half board means you get 2 meals from Monday to Friday and 3 meals on the weekends. The travel distance from the homestay to the school usually takes about 25 to 40 minutes. And if you are staying in the student accommodation, it depends on the student accommodation you are choosing. There's actually one in the city, takes about 10 minutes walk to the school. And then there's another one, it's a little bit further, takes about 40 minutes by tram. We also arrange quite a number of different activities. So the activities can be something very relaxed or can be very academic. So we arrange the course information session every 2-3 months. And we also arrange a pathway. We invite the universities and tech colleges to the school to do some presentation to talk to our students. Our pathway partners, you can see from here. We are working with like William Anglers. We also work with Homeschooling. We work with Kangan, CQU, Swinburne, Torrance Deakin College, and Lonsdale Crown College, Academia. We have a lot of pathway partners here in Melbourne. Social activities. We arrange different social activities for our school students. So students, they can basically join activities every single day. So we arrange activities for the students from Monday to Sunday. So every month, you can probably do up to 30 different activities here in the school. The activity calendar is usually available on our school's website. So this one is an example you can see. So most of the activity will be free. And some of the activities you might need to pay some money, but usually it's not much. So for this month until end of June, we are actually offering a special promotion for students from Thailand and also Laos. So the original prices is $350 per week, but at the moment we are offering a promotion prices at $250 per week. And also for every 5 weeks enrollment, you can get 1 week for free. So say if you're coming to study with us for 25 weeks, so you pay only 20 weeks, and then the additional 5 weeks will be free. So in average, you are paying around $208 per week. So the promotion is available for students apply before end of June, and you can start before end of the year. And just to remember, there's no enrollment fee for any new applications. Also, with the current COVID situation, we are actually planning to bring the students back to the campus, but it will be by a staggered basis. And we will try to have this announced as soon as possible. But we might bring some classes back first. And then after maybe 1 or 2 weeks, then we'll bring the remaining classes back. And so far, what we are doing in the school right now is we are rearranging all the classrooms because we need to keep the social distance things for the students. So the table, chairs in the classroom, all the settings will need to be rearranged. And we're putting like hand sanitizers in each classroom. And we're also working with our like teachers, our academic teams, and also the cleaning company to do more like preventions, just to prevent the COVID situation. Any questions? So usually, so one thing to remember is the activities, optional classes, self-study time are usually after the school. So if you choose to join the extra classes, then you might not be able to join the activities. If you join the activities, then you will not be able to join the optional classes or the self-study time. In regards to the activities, we take students to do street art tour. We take students to visit the galleries, the museums, the botanic garden walk. And sometimes we take students to do like coffee cupping. You can try different coffees. We also take students to do the student party every 3-4 months. There's also other activities like we take students to St. Kilda Beach for walk. And we also encourage our students to do some activities with us in the school as well. Like we have the Discover English Market. We usually have this every 2-3 months in the school. And then on the weekend, we work with the travel agency to arrange like Great Ocean Road or to take students to Popping Billy or to Phillip Island, all these different places. And we also do the like Melbourne Town Hall tour as well. And they can sign up for free. Like say every January when there's an Australian Open, we also take students to see the tennis. Sometimes when there's a Grand Prix in March, then we take students to see the car racing as well. So all the students will just have to sign up if they want to join. In regards to the nationality per class, we try not to have more than 3 from the same nationalities. Or sometimes we might have maybe 4 or 5 students from the same nationality in one class. But because we do have a lot of classes, so we can mix them up in different classroom, different levels. And also, if the specific classroom has maybe 4 or 5 students, say from Thailand, we always put them in the different tables. So everyone will keep speaking English in the classroom. We have an English-only policy at Discover English. So if students they speak their mother tongue language, first time will be a warning, and second time they'll lose their attendance. Losing their attendance can be quite a serious issue for them, especially for the student visa holders. If your attendance drop down to below 80%, then you'll be reported to immigration. And also, when your attendance fall below 80%, you'll now get your certificate as well. Cool. So that will be the end of my talk. If you have any questions, you can talk to AIC. You can talk to any of the staff there. They are very, very experienced, very helpful. Also, you can visit our school website at www.discoverenglish.com.au. From there, you can see our Facebook. You can also visit our YouTube channel for more videos about the school. And you can also see some like English lessons from our videos as well. Thank you.